What's up, everybody? Magical tribe. You know what I love about candle magic, besides the fact that it works, is you can perform a very successful candle spell with items and ingredients that you have at home and in your kitchen. I'm showing you guys how I work with a uncrossing self-empowerment candle. And this candle I got a couple days ago with a client of mine, and we're working on improving her financial conditions. What I typically find is if you're burning a ton of money candles, hey Carissa, hi honey, it's nice to see you. If you're burning a ton of money candles, road openers, maybe blockbusters, and you're still feeling like something's still lingering there, I always tell you guys that you want to switch up the candle that you're using. It could be the candle, it could be the intention, it could be the ingredient. So this one here, a lot of people see this at the candle store and they're not really sure how to use it. So it says power on here, uncrossing, health, success, good luck, love. So this is kind of an all-purpose candle. This can be used in place of your road opener or your blockbuster. And I'm really a fan of purple candles because it is empowerment. So you can combine this candle. Let's say you can put it next to a money candle. You could put it next to a road opener candle. You could put it next to a success candle, a love candle, whatever it is that you want to strengthen and empower. You can also use this candle as a representation of yourself. So sometimes, a lot of the time, we're in our own damn way. And oftentimes, you know, it's normal human nature for people to automatically look to the exterior and say, I'm hexed, I'm cursed, somebody put something on me. No, most of the time we tend to do it to ourselves. So, if you're feeling like you're having a lack of clarity, hey Francis, if you feel like you're having a bit of a lack of clarity, you're having a hard time making decisions, if every time you do something, you know, have you ever how's that saying go? You take 2 steps forward and get pushed back 10? That's because some type of either the decisions that you're making or whatever it is you're trying to push through, maybe you're not, let me put it this way, maybe what you're trying to go for isn't the right time or isn't for you. Sometimes we tend to settle for less when we should really be doing something else, and it's hard to accept that, and it's hard to get out of our own way. So this particular candle will definitely help solve all of that. As you can see, I just took my little barbecue skewer from Dollar Tree and I poked some holes in here. I did, how many did I do? Well, I'm running my mouth. I did 8. Some people are very steadfast on 5 and 7 and 9 and uneven numbers. I just go with what I feel. I'm dressing this candle with a little bit of master oil, and if you don't have master oil, you can use some olive oil, but I like master oil because you want to be the master of your own destiny. You want to master whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. So if you come across some master oil, then I would definitely suggest that you get some. There's a lot of recipes online. I make my own. That recipe I don't share, but you can find, there's so many recipes online that you can use in your master oil. So I would definitely, you know, consider making some. The herbs that I'm going to be using are some bay leaf. And bay leaf, it's a great multi-purpose herb to work with. Bay leaf is to help bring success. It also clears away blockages. It's also very good for money. And in this particular case, my girl has a business, and you know, with businesses, things can be really, really good one week and really, really slow the next week. And that's really with anything when it comes to finances. This is also a fantastic spell if you're having a hard time holding on to money. So if your money is slipping through your hands, you want to do this. I'm sorry if you guys hear the helicopter. The bird is outside. I don't know what's going on. This is LA. And Every time I want to do a video to give some very helpful information, it seems like this tends to happen. All right, the next thing I'm going to use is a little bit of star anise. Star anise is to add success to any candle spell that you do. So I do recommend adding a little smidget of star anise to all of your candles. One of my favorites to work with, and I have it in the little seed form. You could use it in the whole form if that's what you have, but for candles I prefer this one. It just what happens is as the candle melts and burns down, it kind of goes down inside of the candle a little bit better than the whole pieces. The next thing I'm going to use is some mugwort. You guys know how I feel about my mugwort, especially those of you that attending class. Make sure you have your mugwort tea for tomorrow. But mugwort is to bring clarity, and it's to help you get out of your own damn way. So we're going to put a little bit of mugwort. And what I did, so I should mention this, for sake of talking to you guys, but I always pray over my herbs before I start using them. These two, the bay leaf and the star anise, I use so often. I've probably prayed over those bags 30 times this week. But whenever you get a new package of herbs, you always want to say a prayer or set an intention. Words of power, something to that effect. So you're putting your intention, even though I'm talking, I'm still thinking what the intention is for this candle as I'm putting it in here. And then the last thing I'm going to use, and then you want to also, this is something I want you guys to be mindful of. When you're dressing your candles, make sure, if you can you guys see that? Make sure that you don't have anything next to the wick. So you want to take a spoon or a fork or a knife or a pen or your finger or something and move your herbs towards the outer rim of the candle. Because what'll happen is you'll end up lighting the entire top of the candle on fire. And one, you just burned all the herbs away. So now the candle doesn't have anything in it, which can be a fire hazard. Two, what happens is candles turn black, and then people will think, oh my God, I'm so hexed, I'm so blocked because my candle's black. And it's not that, it's that all your herbs were too close to the wick. Also, another bonus tip, when your wicks, see how this is perfectly in the center? I always make sure that they're in the middle. Sometimes you can look at the bottom and make sure that the little plate is in the middle. But if you notice that your wick is starting to travel left or right, just take something and move the wick. It's not going to affect the magic. It's not going to mess up the spell. But, you know, part of working your magic is making sure that your spell works, which means making sure that your candle burns down. And if the wick is starting to travel, you can't get a true reading of the candle glass itself. So, you know, I know someone recently told me that her wick was like on the side of the candle and the candle was black. And it's like, well, of course it's black. The wick is on the side. Move it over. Sea salt. This is just Trader Joe's, nothing fancy. You can use regular salt if you want to. Usually I don't use the same herbs that I cook my food with. I don't put in my candles, but I ran out of salt. This is all I had in the kitchen, and this is what we're going to do. And that's it. So, very simple, few basic ingredients, extremely powerful candle. This candle does have a prayer on it, so sometimes I know it's hard for people to kind of formulate in their head what they want to say. It's in Spanish, so if you read Spanish or if you want to attempt this, good luck. But just primarily speak your words of intention over your candle, okay? This is something that I talked a lot about in last week's class, those of you that attended. And I did a self-empowerment video recently with the purple figure candle, and a lot of people messaged me saying that they were having a hard time trying to find those. If I find, I'm still looking for a place that actually will ship to you guys, and the place that I go to, they are working on setting up a retail online site. So when I find that, I will let you know, but you can definitely use this as an alternative. You can also get a plain purple candle, and with a Sharpie, you know, get like a silver Sharpie, or ooh, get a gold Sharpie. Gold is a powerful color. And write on your actual candle everything that you want for yourself, okay? All right, my loves. Tomorrow night is Thursday. I am having, I think this is week 5, week 6. Week 5, the Pathway to Magic online class. And this is to help a lot of you who are trying to figure out your path. A lot of people don't know, should I practice candle magic? Do I get initiated into, you know, Palo or Santeria or Ifa? Do I follow the African tradition of my ancestors? Do I work with Buddha? Do I do an ancestor altar? What am I supposed to be doing? And tomorrow's class is going to be designed to help you figure out your roadmap for your individual spiritual practice and the things that you are trying to manifest. So we're going to start off with step 1, start here. Step 2, go here. Step 3, oh, hey, I'm coming. Hold on. Kayer's at the door. Hold on, y'all. I got to take y'all with me. And yeah, so that is tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. You can register for the class at selfdiscoveryclass.info. You want to say hi?
Hold on.
Selfdiscoveryclass.info. The class is $26.
What up? What up?
And this is really going to help you if you've been struggling in your magic and you're just not really sure where to go, or maybe you haven't been getting any results. You should come to tomorrow's class. All right, you guys. Happy magic, happy witching. I love you guys, Magic Tribe. If you have any questions, comments, please share this video. Share this video with your friends. Share it in your groups. Share it on your page. Let me know if you've done this. Do you have any suggestions? Are there any particular herbs that you like to work with that would be good for this? If so, leave it in the comments. All right, you guys. Talk to you later.